All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between John Vellante and Patrick Cummins. Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy is a wrestler. Look for him to try to get the takedown and then utilize his control and ground and pound to get the victory.
All right, talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Got to think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has some of the best takedown defense we've ever seen inside the octagon. His timing and his utilization of underhooks and sprawl are world class.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and the same reach. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing folks, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 10 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Patrick Cummins. And now introducing his opponent, fighting a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Belmore, New York, John Vellante. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And we are underway.
Cummins has very good kicks, especially his left switch. Good boxing, excellent conditioning, and good transitions off the clinch.
Cummins going for the takedown, he misses. All right, so here we go with round 1, and you gotta be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan every time out. It's his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it here tonight. Vellante gets caught with that punch. Oh!
This could be it.
He might be out. Able to slam him down to the ground. Well done. And now is where things could get really interesting. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Beautiful timing with that takedown.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Back to full guard. Very nice.
We cross the midpoint in round 1. Another shot. Back to his feet.
Switches southpaw. Showing the punch. Switches back again to southpaw.
Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch, and slams him down with conviction. position, man.
There you go, no south position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Side control. Postures up here. Showing some good defense here, trapping that arm. Big punch from the bottom.
Volante getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
He's got to move. He's in the mounted crucifix now.
45 seconds remain in the round.
He's back into side control here. Trying to spin to the back. Oh, good left hand.
Left punch is good. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Good shot to the head.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Hey, stop! What are you doing out there? Let's shake it off. We need to do exactly what we did in the gym. I want you to keep your hands up, keep moving your head, keep moving your feet, cut those angles, and let's change it.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round, try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended.
Volante gets caught with that punch.
He's mounted him.
So hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by John Volante.
He lands a big shot from the bottom. Wow. Back up to the feet.
Connects there with the punch. Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Straight right hand now, just misses.
Full sprawl.
How about that shin?
Great exchanges.
Cummins' lower jaw now, Joe, started to show some signs of swelling.
Nice combination there.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, starting to really use his jab well here in round two. That has been the story of this round. He didn't use it much in that first round, but now starting to find an opening through that goal. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Nice kick right there. Big hook.
Now he goes for the single leg.
Look at this.
Volante gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
He's going to try to take the back, I think. Again, he clinches here.
Volante gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Engages the multi-clinch. Oh, vicious knee.
He's got him hurt here.
Guillotine.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
That choke looks locked up tight.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
He might be forced to tap any second now. This guillotine is getting tighter and tighter. He's got it. Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do.
I don't care if you're my daddy. Bitch, I'ma cut off your neck. We rockin' BBs and S's. That's when they get a little crowded. My chains, they fight for attention. My neck, they get a little rowdy. I'm doing my thistle. I work me the price down the middle. I keep me a bag of them skittles. Trying to get you a radical feeling. Automatically came with no center. All this trapping, they got you offended. Did a 3-6-0 in a minute. Then I punch on the gas a little harder. I be whipping the lens like a charger. Get that money in the bag like a robber. When I whip it harder. To the yacht, to the rockin' the starter. I was sitting in the back of the modern. Now I sit in the back of the fire. Soon as I cook up the ride,
All right, coming up next, it's a women's bantamweight matchup between Marion Renaud and Betch Kohea. Well, this woman is as battle-tested as any bantamweight on the roster. Former UFC title challenger, Betch Kohea, never been submitted, has knockout power in both hands. You know she wants to strike. She's got a good sprawl as well, very good takedown defense, and she also can go to the takedown, Joe, if need be. This is a 5-tool player here at 135 pounds.
This girl is a very high-level striker. Unpredictable angles. She will throw punches and kicks with vicious intention. Excellent hand and foot speed. Very good striker and very good takedown defense as well. And she will need that to try to keep this fight on the feet.
Well, this woman has frightening knockout power. That's the only way in which to describe it. She'll be looking to find a home for those heavy hands. Will work the body at times, but the book on her is that she is a headhunter, not a fighter you want to enter into a slugfest with, I can assure you of that.
This woman has frightening knockout power. Absolutely thunderous power behind both her punches and her kicks. She is a real threat to knock anyone out in this division.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Campina Grande, Pereira, Brazil, the Pitbull Poirier. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Visalia, California, Marion, the Belizean Bruiser. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one. Opens up with a front kick.
Feinting.
Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by the Brazilian Kohei.
They have started this fight off with a brawl.
Oh, that's a pretty filthy combination there by Kohei.
That one hurt.
Renault gets caught with that punch. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area. Oh, the offensive onslaught continues. She has landed a series of good strikes here. Straight right is there. Kohei's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. There's a kick. 3 minutes remain in the round.
Oh, excellent exchange there.
One-two there by Kohei. Oh, that punch will count. Landed flush.
Nice shot.
And the kick lands for her there. Oh, another punch to the head by Renault.
Nice body shot.
Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Effective use of the jab there by Renault. Kohei gets tattooed by that straight punch. That strike blocked by Renault. And she lands another hook there. She's really landed several debilitating shots in this round and starting to find a home for it now consistently.
Absolutely. Good defense there.
Body kick now by Kohei. Oh, she got her head off the center line there, Joe. Slips the punch nicely.
Nice punch. Goes for a single.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that time.
Look at this.
She blocked the punch. Oh, big left hand there.
There's a kick to the body.
Kohei's leg appears to be hurt here, Joe. That is an obvious limp. Round 2 straight ahead.
Expect her to come out looking for the takedown because she can't stand with it. Remember.
Let's take a look at it again here. And here's another beautiful leg kick. And there's another excellent leg kick. Some real clean striking on display in that round.
Thank you very much, Carly Baker. Round 2 is underway. All right, so round 2 is underway here. Both women had their moments in that first round. At times, it looked like they were feeling each other out, and there is a lot of mutual respect here, though. So maybe you thought the crowd got a little bit restless at times. Ultimately, these fighters are both elite. A lot of respect on both sides. We'll see if they get after it here to begin round 2. Kohei gets caught with that punch. pretty good hook shot to the body there, Joe, and now she's going to have to be careful moving forward. Her opponent has gotten a pretty good read here tonight. She has been vulnerable because she has leaned in. Let's see if she lowers the guard now here to prevent further damage by that hook. All right, so watch for her to set up that hook again. Everything works off of the jab, but she'll throw a couple punches and then punctuate that combination with her patented hook. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Oh, back fist! Whoa, big shot! This could be it right here.
Man.
Whoa. She hurt her with that.
Oh, straight right. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Straight to the body there by the Brazilian Betch Correia. How about that shin?
Big left hand! This could be it. She might try to finish this fight here.
Big body shot. "90 seconds to go.
She's trying to get an advantage here in the clinch. She's got over-under here. Double underhooks.
And now trying to take the back. His leg appears to be hurt here, Joe. That is an obvious limp.
Oh! This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. This could be it right here. Oh!
Try to establish that jab.
Looking to avoid that left hand.
Able to land with the left hand. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Really impressive. She's lost out there against you. Keep that.
Let's take a look at that again. And let's take a look at that from a different camera.
The beautiful Jenny Andrade to get us going.
There you go, final round. You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go. Third and final round.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out. Oh! This could be it.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh! Man! Big body shot
there, too.
Betch Correia gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Big body shot.
Body. Moves into half guard. Oh, very bad. Full mount. That's a hard hammer fist that got through. Very nice sweep. She winds up in guard.
All right, so she postures up here and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the body. Well placed there by Correia. Renault getting worked to the body now by that elbow. So nice job changing levels with the striking there. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Oh, she comes to kick. Whoa!
This could be it right here.
Oh! Oh, that one dropped her. Well, she has landed some very significant strikes, but as yet, she has still been unable to string together anything in terms of a solid combination. And it is going to take strikes in bunches to get an opponent of this caliber out of there. Let's see where she goes from here. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. One minute remains in the fight.
Oh, big shot. And she's looking for the takedown here.
Connects with the punch there. Both fighters throwing heat now. She missed with that jab. 20 seconds left. Wow!
Beautiful KO late in the fight.
Yeah, just an excellent job by her to stay aggressive late in the fight. She told us during fight week she had to try to keep the judges out of it, and she certainly did that late. A huge shot landed. It landed clean. The referee jumps in to stop the fight as she gets the late knockout down the stretch here tonight.
Let's look at that again. Let's see that again. Bam! Lights out.
And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight. The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Marion, the Belizean Bruiser, no.
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the big KO tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Cesar Mutanchi Fajeda and Talish Latis. All right, so as this young fighter makes the walk here tonight, you know his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent down? Because once I get him to the mat, I know I can keep him there. Joe, this guy has a top game as scary as anybody in the game. And when you can control a fighter like that in a fight, it's a great source of confidence. He'll use the body weight to keep you down and prevent any sort of hip escapes because his hips are so strong. Physical freak who will sap your willpower and your gas tank with the best of them.
This guy is one of the toughest guys I have ever seen inside the octagon. His ability to absorb punishment and then come back from it is just absolutely incredible to watch.
So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, we have to start with the kicking technique. It's excellent. Doesn't telegraph anything. Gets his foot to the target as quickly as any fighter on this UFC roster. More often than not, guys don't even see it coming. He attacks that lead leg beautifully. Opponent certainly is wary of those lightning fast kicks coming in here tonight.
This guy has insanely fast kicking technique. If you are within kicking range, you are in a world of trouble.
the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with the same height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Souza, And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go with live action here from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. As many of you know, Mutanchi initially started training under Vitor Belfort and Belo Horizonte. Went on to win Season 1 of the Ultimate Fighter Brazil. A little bit up and down in the UFC, but the form since moving to MMA Masters has been quite good for Mutanchi. All right, first round is underway. You better watch out for the overhands. They will come early, they will come often here tonight. And even when you do your homework, it doesn't mean you can stop it. We'll see if he can get off to a good start here tonight.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
He's looking for the arm bar.
All right, he's in full guard here. He's looking for an arm bar. What he needs to do, first of all, pin one of the arms down against his stomach. Then he needs to scoot his hips, underhook one of the legs, throw his leg across the face.
And there it is.
Outstanding. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Souza.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight. Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa and Stefan Struve. All right, so here he is, a very accomplished striker, finally making the walk to the octagon tonight. Gotta think he'll be interested, of course, in keeping this fight standing in his wheelhouse. And he's got the takedown defense to keep this fight where he wants it, no doubt. They'll be looking to put on a striking clinic here tonight.
Stefan Struve comes from a Dutch kickboxing background and has a towering reach advantage over most of his opponents. He's also an extremely effective submission artist and ends a lot of his fights by locking in a choke.
Representing Western Sydney in New South Wales, here is Tuivasa, the heavyweight contender, has been all systems go since making his debut in the big show. This is a heavyweight force to be reckoned with, and as the skills start to catch up with the hunger and the desire, many believe Tuivasa could be a future UFC champion.
This fighter has outstanding footwork. He is amongst the best in the world at changing angles and always being in a position where he can land against his opponent, but he's out of range of his opponent's counterattacks.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Struve is 4 years his senior. He will have a 9-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 32 wins, 11 losses. He stands 7 feet tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Beaverwick, the Netherlands, Stefan Skyscraper! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, Bam Bam! And when the action begins, referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here in the heavyweight division. We are underway. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Effective strike there by Tuivasa.
Feinting with that kick.
Oh, slips the punch there, Joe. And he connects there. Struve lands a jab there.
Oh! Lands a nice left.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line.
Both guys have proved to be dangerous in the opening seconds of this fight.
Struve gets hit with a kick. Unable to connect with the right. Oh, working well off of that jab. He's able to slip the left there. In the clinch now, Joe.
He transitions to the tie clinch. 1 overhook, 1 underhook.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Struve.
Got double underhooks. And he's in the Muay Thai clinch.
Battle for position here.
And he's looking for that left.
Nice straight right lands.
Wow, what a back and forth exchange.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Tuivasa gets caught by the inside leg kick. Oh, landed that kick to the leg. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Lands the front kick to the body. Now nice work on the feet by Cruz.
Slightly deflected.
And he eats a right hand there. Hook to the head, lands flush there by the skyscraper, Stefan Cruz. Huge block there.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful kick to the body. There's a body shot. There's a solid body shot.
15 seconds to go.
That one hurt.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Here's a perfect head kick. Here's a nasty head kick that lands. Perfectly placed strike here, lands on target. Excellent striking on display in that round.
Better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there, let's get back.
The beautiful Jenny Andrade getting us going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with round two. Good first round in the books. Both fighters had their moment. Again, I'm glad I'm not a judge, right? A difficult round to score. We will see, though, Joe, if there's an uptick in the aggression here in round two. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Tuivasa.
And lands a good shot.
Total strikes. Oh, he has mastered the range here, timing his shots nicely. And again, Joe, he's showing a vulnerability to that jab, leaning right into his opponent's striking range and leaving his head wide open to absorb damage. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Well, he misses with the left punch there. That punch will work right through the guard. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Tuivasa.
Oh!
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Inside leg kick lands. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Tuivasa. Blocks the shot here, Joe.
Man, that was a perfect counter punch.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Pretty good jab there, Joe. Blocks the shot. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter.
He's definitely rocked. Big shots. Hard straight punch.
Oh! Cruz gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
And there he swung with a haymaker.
Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up. Tuivasa gets double underhooks here in the clinch. Normally now he'll try to change levels and go for a takedown.
Locks up the Muay Thai clinch. Knees right here. He's got to get those knees to the body. Lands one.
Oh, really nice knee. There's another one. Good series of knees. Tuivasa's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly. And the horn sounds on round two.
Let's see some of the action here. And here's another beautiful punch to the body. And here's another perfectly placed punch to the body. We really got a chance to see some awesome action in that round.
really broke him down with your striking. Keep that going. Inside low kick is awesome.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's gonna want to move and avoid taking damage early.
Nice kick there by Cruz. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, no one's going to accuse him of being a headhunter here tonight. You see the stats bottom of your screen in terms of the body strikes landed, and those are really starting to pile up now. And Joe, wow!
He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, he's getting tagged. That's a big hook. Wow! He's hurt here.
Oh, he might be out. He didn't miss with that uppercut. Oh! Oh! Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Struve's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. Oh, he is starting to put a lot more pressure on his opponent here, Joe. A lot lighter on his feet these last couple rounds of this fight.
He's in big trouble.
Oh!
Beautiful, accurate uppercut that got him the win.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, time!
Well, we know Tai Tuivasa can party with the best of them, but he can fight with the best of them when it comes to this heavyweight division as he takes out the fellow contender here tonight. And it may not be this year, but you got to think eventually Tai Tuivasa is going to fight his way into a UFC heavyweight championship situation. He's just too good not to.
Ain't that what I gave you last week? Yeah, oh, you done it now. Feels like I'm coming up and spit it like I'm underground. Wonder how I come into your city like I run a town. Let it sound started on the stage, now we in the crowd. Yeah.
All right, coming up next, we get to this flyweight matchup between Wilson Hayes and Dustin Ortiz. All right, so here he is, the Franklin, Tennessee native, Dustin Ortiz. He has really been at the elite level at 125 pounds since stepping foot inside the octagon, made his UFC debut against John Moraga all the way back in 2014. Some of the best conditioning in this flyweight division, figures to lean on that here tonight, Joe, in what is another big spot for Dustin Ortiz.
This guy has the ability to take shots that would put other fighters out, absorb the punishment, and just with sheer toughness, come back from the brink of defeat and achieve victory.
So here, Joe, is a flyweight really, for my money, that can do it all. Wilson Hayes, he has won major titles outside the UFC. Not a lot of glaring weaknesses when you break down the film. This is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, moved to the United States after receiving his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt to teach the gentle art, and has vaulted into title contention here late in his UFC career.
This guy has lightning fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and from all angles.
And now our tale of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Hayes is 4 years the elder. Ortiz is 1 inch taller, same numbers on reach. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Franklin, Tennessee, Dustin Ortiz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 23 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Wilson Hayes. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our third man in the octagon.
First round, you ready? Are you ready?
And we are underway. Opens with the inside leg kick. Ortiz gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe.
Misses the takedown. Big kick to the body lands. Oh! Both fighters are a little hesitant here.
With that right hand. And he switches his stance yet again.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Working from full guard. Oh, he's slapping on a triangle. He's got the leg over the shoulder. Now, he's gonna pull down on his shin. He's got the knee over the ankle, pins down. That triangle is locked in deep. He may have to tap any second now. That's it. That's it. Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round 1. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. Let's see it one more time.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a triangle choke, Wilson Hayes.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner.
Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Left be working in the right, coming right back. Yeah, I left to get it right, now I'm right back. Still the wheel with my knee while I count a band. I show love and affection to all my fans. I got fair gamma holding up my pants. I turn up on the stage while I hit my dance. I get serious when it come to business, don't waste my time, boy, you know that I ain't playing. I gotta click it, with me we dumb, 20 hoes land where I'm standing. I never dap you with the left hand. I draw down with the Clarke in the right hand. I got Panthers with me when I walk in. A lot of shooters waiting in a sprinter fan. I swear that I'm hot, boy, I need a fan. I got prices and sales and they all pan. Make it work while I'm using the left hand. Bring it back while I'm using the right hand. I don't trust you cause you dab with the left hand. I keep something up on my... That's my right hand. All my dogs come first. All lost in the perk. Left hand doing numbers. Right hand doing work.
All right, coming up next, a featherweight matchup between Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira and the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. Well, every step of the way, the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung has made noise. Bonus money for the finish of Leonard Garcia, only twister in UFC history. Mark Hominick knockout, 6.2 seconds, second fastest knockout in UFC history. And then he was double bonused in the main event against Dustin Poirier. So this guy has produced highlight after highlight, returned from the military service and knocked out Dennis Bermudez. This is one of the best featherweights in the world, and when he's made the walk, Joe, he has proven that every time.
Chan Sung Jung, the Korean Zombie, is a highly skilled mixed martial arts fighter. He has a very slick ground game. He has excellent striking, and his nickname came from his ability to withstand ridiculous amounts of punishment, but keep coming forward.
So here's Charles Oliveira, grew up in the UFC, made his debut when he was just out of high school at 20 years old, all the way back in 2010. Outstanding Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, 13 career wins by submission, the only calf slicer in UFC history. To his credit, Diego Lima shootbox, Macaco Gold Team under George Patino. Pro dating to 2008, the bulk of his pro MMA experience, Joe, has come right here on the big stage in the UFC octagon.
This guy has nasty arm bars and leg locks. It is his specialty, and if he gets a hold of a limb, you either tap or it snaps.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Oliveira is 28, Jung is 30. Oliveira is 3 inches taller. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Seoul, South Korea, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
All right, are you ready? You ready?
All right, we are underway here at the home of the UFC, the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. All right, round 1 is underway here. There is the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. His knockout of Mark Hominick back in 2011. Good for the 2nd fastest in UFC history. This is a fast starter who figures to want to get off to another good start tonight. All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan obviously coming in here tonight. Neither guy really finding their range with much consistency here early.
Come on, let's go.
Huge uppercut misses.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Blocks the shot to the body. Landed that one.
Oh, big body kick.
.90 seconds to go.
Both men landing in that exchange.
Effective punch there by John Joe. Under a minute now to go in round one.
Oh.
Finds his range with the jab. .30 seconds now to go in the round. Oliveira gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. All right, here, final seconds of round one.
Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
The horn sounds for the end of round one.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Dariani Celeste in the building as usual. All right, round two. All right, round two underway. Round one pretty entertaining, not the greatest round of the year per se, but pretty good action on both sides. Joe Rogan, your thoughts on what we saw from either fighter through those first 5 minutes?
Chan Sung Jung is a very tough fighter with excellent kicks, punches, very good submissions as well. Excellent head movement.
Oh! See the total strikes. Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent.
Beautiful timing on that leg kick.
Under 3 minutes to go here in round two. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
guys. Gotta do something.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, yet again, he goes back to the jab and he lands it. And defensively, this fighter is going to have to figure something out. He continues to lean into his opponent's striking range. He's going to have to stick and move and figure out a way to get his head off the center line.
Come on, keep busy, guys. Keep busy.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Work, do something.
1 minute to go in the round. Jung gets hit with a kick. Oh, Superman punch. Lands a punch there, Joe. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Look at that, right to the temple.
And that's the end of round number 2.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Good to have Brazil's Jenny Andrade in the building here.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready? Let's go.
Third round underway. All right, both fighters up off the stools and ready to go here in this next round. Coming off a good round, a round in which both fighters had their moments. Good back and forth action, and this should be a great round here as we try to decide this thing. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes, and a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Spinning back fist is there. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. 3 minutes now to go in the fight. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip.
And he's going to try to take the back. Excellent movement here on the ground. It looks like he's trying to get into a position to attack with an anaconda. He's got this anaconda choke sunk in tight.
He might get a finish here.
This anaconda choke is getting tighter and tighter. He might have to tap. Oh,
and
my
that
God.
will do it.
Used excellent technique in getting that choke for the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, he told us during fight week he's been working dutifully on his submission game, and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one. Near perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep, and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
And we can see one more time this anaconda locked in perfectly for the victory. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Lugliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 2 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-jung.
The Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-jung, ladies and gentlemen. If this perennial contender could just stay healthy, he has got all the tools to become an MMA champion. This was a good test for him here tonight in this spot, and Chan Sung-jung passed it with flying colors.